The story starts with the devil killing up a man, and the people call the Taoist priest to kill it. The priest killed a stingray fish and became a hero among the people. They paid them with some gifts and cash. Meanwhile, a man named Xuanzang interrupts them, revealing it's not that devil and it's an innocent stingfish, which never hurts. For uttering those words, the victim's wife speaks to him, and others take no time to beat him. Afterward, they hang him with the stingfish up there, calling him a pseudo. The priest told everyone that they are safe to go in the water now. At first they hesitate, but as one dives into the water, the other also jumps into the water and starts enjoying. After a while, Xuan notices a devil coming towards them and shouts to alert them, but they are lost in their fun. The devil is a big fish that swallows a woman inside. All start running away from the lake. Some manage to save themselves, while some become food for the devil. Xuan suggested to them to just behave like they are dead and they will be saved, but people don't believe that easily. One man was debating with the priest as he was saying that all were safe and the devil had died. During the conversation, he was taken away by the devil. The early victim's daughter was found by her mother, only to risk her life unknowingly. She moves towards her mum, and that devil fish grabs her. Her mum runs to her and grabs her tightly while others loosen the devil's grip, ending up cutting the girl's hair. She was just saved, but again slid down. Luckily, her mother grabs her, but at the very moment, the devil swallows her down. Her mother also jumps into the water with the long knife and challenges the devil, but she doesn't even last for a second. The devil breaks the structure through which a baby falls and is about to slide in the water. Meanwhile, Xuan comes into the scene, saves the baby using the wood motion, and throws the baby up. The devil is about to attack the baby, but the man makes it in time and saves her again. The devil stuck on the wood piece above the water, and they tried to throw it out of the water using their weight but failed. A fat person jumps onto the wood, throwing the fish on the surface. The devil converts into a human being, and Xuan handles this matter by singing nursery rhymes to take away the devil's badness and convert him into a good man. The devil beat him up for singing its rhymes. In the meantime, a girl named Miss Duan came and, with her skills, captured the devil in seconds. She asked Xuan if he also catches devils, but seeing his nursery rhyme book made fun of him. She did it for money, and people gave her gifts. Xuan was sad and went to his master. His master knows what happened and tells about the devilfish that once he tried to save a girl in the lake, but people understood him wrong and ended up killing him, due to which he became a devil. Xuan doubts the nursery rhymes and questions his master, but he tells him that killing is not the only way. Master breaks the snake's teeth and lets it go, showing him the right way. The scene shifts to two people going into the haunted place. They had food there, and the chef was a devil who killed them. Later, Xuan came to that place where the waiter was giving him a tour, which was all an illusion, and Xuan was able to see the reality. He punched the devil, but when he stepped back to defend, Duan came and beat it to death. The place was full of devils, as all the beings who came here ended up being killed and becoming devils. She uses her bangle, which is her tool to kill the devil, and she utilizes it well, killing all the devil in a few minutes. Duan called Xuan to suck the source of the devil's negativity out through its mouth, which she took from him and put in the bag, but was unable to capture. They run from there, and Xuan thanks Duan for saving him. She asked to kiss her, but he ran away. The next day, Xuan's master asks about his night, and he asks him for food. The shopkeeper asks for money, and having no money, they have to run out from there. Xuan master told him about the devil that he witnessed last night. It was a man whose wife had left him for someone else, and he had to kill them, making him a devil. Also, his master told him to go meet the monkey's king, who can teach him to control devils like the boar he saw. He told him about the location to see the Buddha's statue where he was trapped, and he also alerted him to be safe as he is a punk. On the way, Xuan got stuck in a trap in which Duan was also trapped. A girl told him that they are devil hunters who also kill devil hunters. She killed one in front of him for lying and asking Xuan, but he was unable to speak, being afraid. Duan tells her that Xuan is her husband who came to take her back home as they had a personal matter. They told them to hug each other and force them, but Xuan didn't want to. Duan shows her hand, and Xuan takes the nail from her hand, revealing that it was a drama planned by Duan to hug Xuan, as she knows he will not. Duan reveals that she likes him, reminding him of their last hug, and that he was done only to kill the devil. He tells her to forget about him as he only wants to achieve his goal, which is the most important thing for him. She ordered them to capture Xuan. Duan mates give her advice that she shouldn't be made on an idiot. She told C that he understands him better, and he is more brave than them as he fights devils with only nursery rhymes. Duan called him a warrior, and C also agreed, but Duan is sad because he does not like her. C told her that she can help her, and she just needs to be flexible like girls, but she didn't understand. C gave him a copy sticker through which she can copy what she does. Duan went to Xuan, who was about to pee there as being trapped in. San came to C, destroying her plan, and Duan copied C beating Xuan up. Duan's sticker slips, and she leaves, seeing what he did. The sticker falls on Xuan, and he starts copying C. Meanwhile, seeing Duan crying, her mates come, and Xuan copying C makes them witness his weird behavior. They beat him, and C came seeing him beating. Xuan was about to leave due to their behavior, but the bell rang, indicating a devil nearby. They tried to pull it, but their gear broke due to devil powers. It's a boar they saw earlier whose powers increase in moonlight. They start running in their killer machine, whose engine is really funny. The boar comes from the front, but they don't stop only to crash into it. Duan throws Xuan safely from the window to save him, telling him to keep remembering her. They collided with the boar, and the vehicle got destroyed. Xuan ran to Duan, lifting her up, saying she couldn't go away, leaving him. She opens her eyes, as she did this only to see if he worries about her. She hugs her, and he too, weirdly. Boar moves to them, but before they take action, a man comes who has the abilities of a tiger, through which he flips the boar, and he was about to kill it but got interrupted by an almighty foot who has the ability to crush. Both are about to fight, but they are interrupted by the Prince Important, who is proud of himself. Xuan told them to work together to kill it instead of fighting themselves. Prince Important calls him a poor man, but Xuan introduces that he is also a devil hunter. They don't understand him, so he is just about to leave the place, and Duan also says he is going with him, but he rejects. He asked for his nursery rhyme book, to which Prince surprised, and his subordinate sang him "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star." Duan demands a hug in front of all, but he declines as it's taking him away from his goal. She tore his book apart and kicked him out for showing attitude. Duan went to Prince for jealousing him, but he left the place prior. Xuan walked so long as the seasons changed and he reached his destination, but he didn't find Monkey King. While he was washing his face, he found some written words revealing the reflection, and he sat to meditate outside, where he saw the Buddha statue by combining the reflection. He went there, and it is the only place on the mountain where lotus is growing. He saw a hole in the rock and fell there. It is where the Monkey King has been trapped for more than 500 years, and he behaves like a weird man seeing Xuan. Xuan asks him how to handle that boar devil, and he tells him to take the seal through which he can kill the boar. Xuan said that he doesn't want to kill the boar but wants to take the darkness away from him. Xuan also asks if he has been trapped for 500 years due to that seal. Monkey King doesn't answer but tells his history that he is a dangerous punk. He tried to show Xuan his power, but he is just powerless since trapped. When he tried to escape, touching the seal, he got shocked and beaten by lotus roots and ended up getting wounds. Xuan asked him to believe in Buddha and offered to help him, which is an opportunity to prove Buddha. He is changed now. Xuan gave him a banana, and Monkey King gave him the idea to bring the boar here by attracting it here, and asked to bring a girl to attract the boar, as we heard earlier in this video that the boar had a wife as a human whom he loves. Xuan understood him wrong as he was doing it for his benefit. Meanwhile, Duan comes in as she is worried about Xuan, and she justifies that she heard that he needs her as he is looking for a beautiful girl. Xuan and Duan attract. Xuan and Duan attract the boar, and it ends up in the cave, converting into a baby. Duan sealed it with her cloth and gave it to Xuan. She converted her weapon into a ring and wore it to Xuan's finger. She asks if he agrees to marry her, but he tried to get rid of it. But since he failed, he is about to hit his hand with rock, revealing he neither loves her nor wants to marry. She stopped him and took the ring back. She left him alone and said he wouldn't see her again. Xuan went up, but Duan memories stopped him near the cave entrance. Monkey King asks him if it's Moon Night and says it's been long to see Moon Night as the entrance is covered by lotus. Xuan took the lotus, which starts burning, and as he throws it, The whole place gets burned. It was the Monkey King trick to escape the Lotus Seal. He comes up from the cave like an asteroid burning and lands near Xuan. The Monkey King took his original form and threw Xuan away, then caught him just before getting hit. He said that it was a Lotus Seal that he broke, but Xuan says, "Don't be happy as the Buddha is still here." He sends a noisy wave that sends shivers to Xuan, and he got blood out of his mouth. Xuan prays and Monkey King takes all his hair for believing in Buddha. Before the Monkey King killed Xuan, other devil hunters came into place, but instead of fighting together, they fought one by one. Man with tiger abilities didn't last even a second. Almighty Foot got his foot pierced by the Monkey King, throwing him away. Prince draws his mini-sword that becomes big, and Monkey King catches it, which even takes him along up. Prince draws all his swords that attack from different directions, but Monkey King managed to defend. Prince combines his swords and breaks Monkey King's sword, but his swords prove weak as they get broken touching his body. Monkey King soars and converts them into ash. He came back to Xuan, but Duan interrupted to save Xuan, but he told her to go as she wouldn't stand in front of the Monkey King. Duan's weapons prove useless, and with her combat, she broke her own bones. Monkey King, give her a hit that won't leave her live longer than minutes. Xuan went close to her, and she asked if he liked her. He responds that he likes her since he saw her. He also says he is made for her, and always likes her. Duan passed in Xuan's arm and he kissed her. Monkey King even erases her existence and threatens Xuan. Suddenly Xuan's appearance turns into a pure monk, and he starts reading his rhymes. The mountain turns into Buddha, and the Monkey King destroys it. Afterwards, a Buddha's hand falls like a large burning asteroid on Monkey King, and he takes his true form and tries to stop it, but it won't last. He found himself in a peaceful place where Xuan wore Duan's ring on his head. Xuan has achieved his life's main learning and gives importance to the love that was between him and Duan. He wants to read the 22 spiritual books, and his master gives him spiritual clothes and accessories. He is given the devils that are no longer devils, but good beings and serving Xuan.